Good evening, I'm Brendan Miller. Thank you for joining us. Kevin Holland won his second straight election as MPP for Thunder Bay Atikokan on Thursday night. The PC member spoke with TBT News about the main priorities he'll be working on during his next term at Queen's Park.
When I ran in 2022, it was pretty simple. I said we need to have a strong economy to support healthy communities, but we need healthy communities for strong economies. And that was really my focus in the 2.5 years, is building up our economy while we're building up our health, the programs that provide for healthy communities. And we've done a lot of work on both those files. So really nothing has changed. We have to continue on that path moving forward, that continue to build our economy and build our healthy communities. So, that's going to continue to be my priorities moving forward. So.
If you had to pick one big win from your last 2.5 years, what would it be?
So there's so many of them. I don't know if it's easy enough to bring it down to one. I'm really happy with what we've been doing with mental health and addictions. We brought 4 great initiatives into the city that the agencies here had said that we needed to really see a change in how we're dealing with mental health and addictions in Thunder Bay. The $500 million contract for Alstom is key. It's keeping that plant forward. I'm hearing from the workers there that I'll be here till I retire type thing. And it's positioning that company better to go after those other contracts and continue to build their business and provide those jobs in Thunder Bay. And almost $300 million in funding to our healthcare system in Thunder Bay. So there's not really one thing. It's a number of, there's been a number of really big things that I think it's important for us to highlight. You've heard me say in the past that it's okay for us to celebrate our successes while we continue to work on the other things that we need, the other priorities that we need to continue to work on. So.
Thunder Bay City Council members will get their latest look at a proposal to restructure council and the current ward system as the city's composition committee presents its final report at tomorrow night's meeting. The committee's recommendation will be to reduce council from 13 members to 11, with 1 mayor, 2 councillors elected at large, and 4 new, larger wards with 2 councillors apiece. Council will have 1 month to review the report before the committee comes back for a final decision. If approved, city administration will have a short window to draw up a bylaw for council to ratify. The city of Dryden is working towards its goal of acquiring 30 acres of lakefront property. The community has been eyeing the area on the banks of Wabigoon Lake for decades and is closer to its goal than ever before. The city owns 10 of the 30 acres available in the Van Horn Landing, and the other 20 are under control of MNRF. The ministry has agreed to declare its acre surplus so the city can develop it, according to Mayor Jack Harrison. 2 provincial investments totaling $5.1 million will enable the city of Dryden to extend infrastructure to Van Horn Landing and down Claybanks Road. Harrison says the infrastructure will enable construction of hundreds of housing units.
Our real focus is on high density housing. We think there's a shortage of that in our area. I've heard it from the business community many times that there's a shortage of housing, especially for their employees in the retail market. Quite a shortage of employees, housing for their employees. So we hope to develop multi-residential housing. That's kind of our priority.
Harrison says infrastructure work could begin in the next few years. The Canadian Red Cross has launched its annual initiative to encourage school children across Canada to eat healthier. It's called The Big Crunch, and students at Vance Chapman Public School recently got the chance to kick off the campaign.
1, 2, 3.
The nationwide crunch will occur on March 6th, but the kids at Vance Chapman were lucky enough to be given the head start. Julie Chan Seppa's grade 1-2 split class eagerly took a bite of their apple slices at the kickoff event. Their principal, Angela Delori, says the students have taken this initiative in stride, and she believes it has impacted what she sees them eat at lunchtime.
We have lots of kids here who tend to bring maybe some unhealthy choice snacks, and they prefer to eat the healthy ones over those ones. And you'll see in their lunch kits, they're leaving those ones there aside and going for the apples, the carrots, the pears, the blueberries, strawberries, all those healthy things. There's nothing that's wasted. They're eating it and they're staying healthy, and we're happy about that.
Once again, the Canada-wide Crunch will happen on March 6th with the goal of promoting healthy eating in schools from coast to coast. The Winter Funday event continued today as families had the chance to try snowshoeing while participating in a scavenger hunt, searching for clues that spring is coming. Emma Chilton has the story.
The City of Thunder Bay and Youth Move collaborated for this week's Funday event. The activity of the week is a snowshoe scavenger hunt at the Northwood Playfield. Winter Fundays provided snowshoes and Youth Move assembled the scavenger hunt. The hunt was spring-themed and participants were able to hunt for clues and items that mark the change of the season. City of Thunder Bay program developer Braden Cassidy says that this activity comes with a reward once complete.
So we have snowshoes here, all sizes, that participants can rent out for free. And then Youth Move has set up a scavenger hunt with different things to spot around the playfields. There's a handout that they can use to sort of use as a map, and then once they come back, they have a prize waiting for them.
Youth Move program coordinator Spencer Calder says that they were more than happy to collaborate with Winter Fundays and hold this event in their playfield.
We have lots of snow back here in the field after our little dumping there on Friday. Perfect weather out here. There's no wind. It's a great day to get out, put the snowshoes on, and explore what we've got set up for you.
Cassidy says that the park locations for the fun days is beneficial for the program.
You know, sometimes there's people who are just enjoying the location on a Sunday as it is, and it just so happens that they find the Winter Fun Days, which is a great way to sort of, spread the word about Winter Fun Days, that it happens all around the city.
To find out what other events the city has planned for the rest of the Winter Fun Days, you can check out the city website. Emma Chilton, TBT News.
Evoke Salon hosted the Hold Her Hand Gala in support of Fay Peterson House, which provides safe shelter, crisis services, and essential support to abuse survivors. All funds raised from the event will go directly to the Fay Peterson House expansion project, which aims to enhance the organization's ability to house, feed, and support survivors and their children. Co-coordinator of the Hold Her Hand Gala, Amanda Benincasa, says the cause was important for her to support.
It came to my attention that they are in need of expanding housing and shelter for women. And given the fact that Thunder Bay does have twice the provincial average of intimate partner violence incidents and 1.5 the national average, I thought it was a very important foundation to get behind and help support. Violin player, and then we have a fashion show from Look Boutique. We also have performances from some dancers and singing from Nancy Freeborn.
The evening's Paris theme symbolizes love and resilience, a reflection of the courage survivors show as they rebuild their lives. It's been nearly 5 years since New Canadians started having their citizenship ceremonies over Zoom. The popular in-person events have been suspended in Thunder Bay since the onset of the COVID pandemic, but that is soon to change. Beginning this month, individuals immigrating to Canada will have the chance to take part in a local citizenship ceremony with others in front of a judge. Up until 2019, the semi-annual ceremonies drew dozens of people from other countries to become full-fledged citizens of Canada and truly embrace their new status. Kathy Woodbeck, the executive director of the Thunder Bay Multicultural Association, emphasizes the profound impact this shift back to in-person ceremonies will have on those applying for citizenship.
So we're so happy to have that happen again. It's been a long time, and it's not really the ideal situation to get your citizenship, to take the oath, and to go through the process online, looking at a judge and the other candidates through your screen. So to be in person, to be able to have your family come with you, and to spend the time with others that are getting their citizenship, I think is the best thing. And it seems more symbolic, it seems more official, and we're really pleased that it's going to happen again.
Woodbeck says they're still waiting for an official date for the first in-person ceremony, but they are hoping that it will take place on either March 18th or 21st.